Hello guys. Today is going to be a class study with our usual Ephrael Stern. I have to show you guys the recent process of doing her armor since the last live stream. And I did some of the details of camera, so here is the result of the armor. I still need to polish some of the detail later on since her armor is made of metal, which will create like a reflective effects on her armor. So I'm going to set the step aside, and today is going to be the cloth study instead. So about the cloth, signature cloth, I mean like the signature color scheme of the sisters are black and red, right? Which black is being emphasized on the armor, while the on her cloth, like the cape, the cloak, or whatsoever, is going to be red. So I'm going to start telling you the recipe I'm going to use, which our first color is going to be the charred brown from the Vallejo, which is in the color in the game color range. Oops. Please check your color well, or else it's going to be like, a separate layer of the colors, and the saturation of the color won't meet like the proper state to be painted on the miniature. And I have to tell you guys in advance that today is going to be a short spin-off. Not a spin-off, I mean like a short live, like quick live, because today I have some of the business to be handled later on, which, yeah. Today is going to be like a brief session. So now I'm going to apply the charred brown as the base layer of where I want the space to be the red space, which obviously is her cloth, as this is her signature color as the sisters. I'm not going to apply the whole area that is going to be red as the base brown, because I still need like the contrast from like the black layer that I applied earlier, so that it creates the complex of the lighting. If you are like trying to compromise the step of working process on painting miniature, you can always do like sketching, so that it will guide the direction on your project, and it also easier to handle. Like you can do the cell shading, then you can like doing the blending later on. So now I'm going to just simply follow the um, grayscale I did from the first live so that I can adjust the changes whenever I want it to do. So it's basically like paint over the now I'm doing like painting over the grayscale to evaluate the area I am going to emphasize the lighting or the darkness of the area. You don't always have to follow like the exact area you imagine and execute it during the grayscaling, creating a value of the grayscale on your miniature. You can always adjust if you still understand the direction that you're trying to do since the first um since the first imagination. I mean, like, you can always change during the project, but it is best to plan as best as you can before starting the project, especially like the value and the lighting direction, so that it doesn't overpower the whole picture of the miniature to lost the direction, or maybe too bright or too dark because you lost the sense of lighting while doing the miniature. I could say this because I have lost so many times during each project previously, so that I didn't want this to happen during your own project. So this is kind of like a friendly suggestion for you to start doing NMM if you like to do one for yourself. But I thought if you're neither either you're doing it or not is um both are fine. So choose your preference to do the project, not by someone who told you to do whatever best from their perspective if that is not what you really want to. You can also like doing the reference from like any artwork you like, either fan based or the official ones, because practice is independable. I mean, it's both dependable and dependable because if you're using like reference is depending on some reference to follow with, but it's also independable because you can choose any sorts you want to follow, or you can adjust or alter like the recipe from the actual pictures or reference into your own designs with the base of reference. Like what I'm doing here is I'm using the reference from the official works from the game workshop themselves. So I'm trying to, not to do the replica version of the actual novel bookcase, but referencing the lighting and the atmosphere, the scenic of this scene. Wait, what happened? Oh, I'm sorry. There's a little technical problems in my room, but that's okay. We can still continue. So what was I talking about? Oh, so I was referencing like the lighting from the official works, but I still need to put my style into um, my painting. So I suggest you to, start with the basic steps. Like you can follow the exact recipe from any source or the artist you like, but if you kind of understand what's going on and understand the concept of um, the miniature the way you want to do, then you can start altering the recipe to be your own version, so that makes each of the miniature unique. I need to be honest that I really like painting cloth because there's like a dynamic of the fabric, which is a natural forms of the material that I like, and that's my preference. I haven't done the backside of her yet because I still need to figure out the value of the light. But that's why I leave her back plain, because I that is how I know how value of light going to be strong in front of like her focus points. So yeah, I'm going to deal with her back later, but now let us focus on her um, front sides. And here is the skim painting on her cloth, a fabric. And now I'm going to follow the area with the next color, which is going to be the black red from the AK Interactive franchise. So now I'm going to apply black red onto the more exposed area of the light, so that the hue of the cloth or fabric is going to look more red, but I still didn't want to overpower the um, area with the bright red. So yeah, I'm going to start from the darkest to the lightest. I didn't add like the under layer to make the area brighter in um to make the undertones of each of the red color, because now I want to keep like the dark shade of the original black that I spray to keep the value of the darkness, so that I can control an easier um how can I say this, an easier saturation and value of light. But this is more of like a preference of each artist, each people, because this is not a fixed ideal way to paint a miniature. You can you know learn and explore about your preference. Whoa. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened with my room today. I'm sorry in particular reason that happened. And now I'm going to mix a little black onto with the black red um, to increase the value of the red, to make a transition of the red and the black. Doesn't have to be much. Hello. Sorry, I just saw your text. How are ya? Gamer UW. I decided that I want to cover like some of the brown area that I applied earlier. So because I think the brow is a little bit too bright and it doesn't really go into the direction I was imagining. So maybe I'll just use the sharp brown to just to mix the color, but I think I will not use the pure sharp brown to apply on any of her cloth area. And this is how her cape, her fabric is going into how I trying to convey the lighting on her miniature. And now I'm going to use the burn red to apply on her light exposing area for another level, and this color is from the AK Interactive again. I'm sorry my wet palette is a little bit messy, but I need to, to use the maximum utility available for me for each sheet, because the sheet isn't cheap. But I was thinking of an alternative way to make my own wet palette, maybe because some of the guys in the painting community suggest me to use the parchment paper so that it will be much more cheaper than buying like the official version. this is by far the process. As you can see, wait, I need to increase the lighting on my desk so that you guys can see the process clearer. This is how I did the cape by far, and I think maybe I'll just keep the rest of the process next session, because today it is my bad to start the live stream this late. Maybe you guys are sleeping or working, I don't know, but this is my own fault. And I think you guys might want to see how I did in person and discuss the technique together in the chat. So I'm going to end the live today with this amount of the process so that we can keep up together. Please focus. Yeah, I think this is so. Yeah, today is going to be the end of the live. I'm sorry, today is a little bit short because I still have business to handle with later of this stream. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a great day or a great night. I hope you also have a great week ahead. And yeah, let's see each other again on the next live tomorrow. And don't forget to stay creative. Bye guys. Goodbye.